The actual casting can vary considerably depending on how many choices we have. If we have 2 slots to fill for one role and we have 2 available people, those discussions tend to go rather quickly. But usually somehow we're talking slightly different vocabularies but coming down to the same person. That is, the voice faculty may talk about the vocal production, and I may be talking more in terms of the energy and personality, but it very rarely happens that we're not ultimately zeroing in on the same person, even though we're coming from slightly different directions.
We try to give as many students as possible a chance to perform. Here we all discuss together what would be the best steps forward for the students. When is the right time for them to sing a certain role?
My name is Jennifer Roble, and I am playing Susanna. She's a very strong female character, and she's a lot of fun.
My name is Caroline Bergan, and I will be singing the role of Susanna. The music of Susanna is so beautiful. The role of Susanna is so multidimensional. She's very cheeky, she's smart, she's kind of the eye behind everything.
I'm Daniel Fridley, and I'll be playing Figaro. It's a fantastic role. Figaro he thinks he's a lot smarter than he is. So there's a lot of comic potential there, which is great. As a bass baritone coming from the bass side of things, I'm used to playing the old man or the villain, and they aren't comic roles, they aren't romantic roles, and Figaro is both of those things.
My name is Brian Bush, and I play Figaro in Le Nozze di Figaro.
Bravo, signor padrone.
I wanted to play Figaro for the challenge that it would represent. It would be a great learning experience, and I like the character. He's a lot of fun.
The Marriage of Figaro focuses in the first place on the marriage of Figaro, who this very day is supposed to be married to his fiancée Susanna. He works for the Count Almaviva. They're in the palace of the Count, and she is a maid to the Countess. Everything would be fine except the Count has the hots for Susanna, for Figaro's fiancée. And so the whole plot revolves around Susanna and Figaro and the Countess plotting to foil the Count's nefarious, dirty-minded ambitions, and to make sure that all the couples end up with the right people at the end of the day. And it does, and we all end up with a happy ensemble at the end.
My name is Corinne Tate, and I am playing the role of the Countess. None of her emotions are very over the top at all. They're very internal. You know, Dr. Schiller describes her sort of as the swan. She has to be very poised on top of the water, but she's working like crazy underneath. She's incredibly sad. She goes through some of the most embarrassing moments, but it's not ever blatantly obvious on the outside.
My name is Matthew Maizano, and I'll be playing Count Almaviva. I think outwardly he comes off as being very strong and intense, and also very noble. He's very aware of his position and his stature. And I think he's also really insecure because of the idea that in the aria he says, like, he can't handle the idea of the people like laughing at him. And I mean, I guess you could think that that's, you know, disrespect, but I think it might be that he's insecure.
I think all around we're so supportive of each other. It's an environment that really creates so much growth.
Next time on The Making of Figaro.
It is essential that you not only know your part, but you know what is happening around you. Knowing your part is not music. It's not music. Knowing the whole is knowing the music.